Amazing, amazing. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might. I don't think we have any good mornings, but wherever you might be tuning in from, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and taking some time away from your busy schedules to come and spend a few minutes with me today. Normally, I would say us. I'm normally joined by my business partner, my partner in crime, my brother Trevor from Canada. He's a little busy today, occupied with family. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Johnny Demos, all the way from coming to you live from beautiful Melbourne in Australia. I'm a little bit excited today because I get to share with you something really, really special. You're about to hear about a company that a little over a year ago appeared out of nowhere and absolutely turned an entire industry upside down, I promise you. A company that simply stood up, went against giants, all the giants in this home-based business network marketing space, and said, enough is enough, we're changing everything. And against all odds, they launched a business model that nobody's ever seen before. And in the last 12 months, they made history. They changed everything. Now, why does this matter, guys? It matters because for almost 100 years, so many of us, including myself and many of you too, have been involved in this home-based business space, network marketing, call it whatever you want, trying to build a nice little business from home for our family, right? To help pay some debts, the mortgage, even build some wealth, right? For an exciting retirement, something to leave a legacy for our kids, grandkids, but something for us to enjoy as well, okay? The only problem was, and still is, this industry. This is what I realized over the years, and it just came to a head in the end. This industry has always been about a bunch of generally great companies all fighting to sell their great but overpriced products to people that just cannot afford to buy them every month. Okay? So most people, as a result in this industry, they don't make money. They don't make money. It's crazy. Maybe a few people at the top, right? They get in early, or maybe they got the timing right. Maybe they've been in the industry long enough, or maybe they're loud and they're not scared to share something with everybody that they meet. But that's it. Most didn't make a dime and don't make a dime. Most people would simply fill their pantries with products and quit after 3-4 months. That was the cycle over and over again. That's what I noticed in my 17 years in this industry, an industry that I fell in love with. But I had a problem with that. And I had enough. And I decided around about a year ago, I decided that maybe it was time to give it all up. And then a stranger reaches out to me all the way from Canada. He mentions to me about this membership club that had recently launched, something nobody had ever seen before. A subscription model, he said, similar to Amazon, Netflix, Costco, right? Sam's Club, whatever. My buddy Trevor and I, who many of you know, didn't realize back then just how much this membership club was going to change our lives. And it's the very membership club that I'm going to be chatting to you today, a membership club that seriously turned an entire industry upside down, guys, for the first time ever. Now, I've heard these stories over and over again. I've been in presentations over the years, time and time again, with companies that are launching. This company's better than the last one, better compensation plan, an amazing product. Yes, I'd heard it all before. That's why when Trevor announced it to me, I thought, I'm not interested in another company. I think I'm done. And I'm glad that he insisted that I have a look at this one different company. I'm glad I did. And it's the very company we're going to chat about today, and that is Livegood. Okay, let me just change the screen. Okay, the little membership club, the little company that stood up, like I said earlier, against all the giants in this industry and caused one major disruption. And it's also the only membership that pays, and that's what we call it, right? Now, let's take a quick look at some of the memberships or subscriptions that have become household names, guys. Here are just some of the few that I'm sure you're familiar with. Amazon Prime and Netflix, over 200 million members each. Sam's Club, of course, around 70 million members. Costco, 120 million. Disney Plus, a whopping 150 million members globally. Why is this important? It's important because if you haven't noticed what's happening globally now with so many companies, thousands and thousands of companies and industries are starting to pivot towards a subscription model, a membership, instead of the traditional chasing sales every month, right? It's the model of the future. You look at even companies like Uber are starting to change to a membership club, a membership model as well. But what's amazing about all of these memberships and subscriptions that we know, Livegood is the only one that pays. Seriously, not only will Livegood save you an absolute fortune, folks, but he pays you to share with your friends. Now, let's just look at Amazon just for a second, okay? Amazon started selling books almost 30 years ago, right? People thought, who's going to buy books online? I thought the same. I was addicted to going to Borders bookstores. I'm sure you know of Borders. With my kids, every week we would spend an hour there, right? That's the habit that I had to break. But Jeff Bezos knew exactly what he was doing when he started Amazon. And then a few short years later, Amazon expanded well beyond books. Now you can buy everything from music, electronics, clothing, everything you can think of. And how many members? Over 200 million. Livegood just recently smashed through the 1 million member barrier in just over a year. The crazy thing about that is, folks, and let this sink in, it took Amazon 2 years to get to 1 million members. Costco and Netflix, roughly 3 years to get to 1 million. Think about that for a moment. It's a big deal. We hit 1 million members in around 12 months. So right now, this is all about timing and understanding the wave that we're in front of. Okay, so Livegood officially launched in December 2022. They're based out of Jupiter in Florida in the US. As I mentioned, we just celebrated our first year anniversary recently. Now, listen, Livegood is not only the very first membership club in this home-based business arena, they're the only company that profit shares its membership revenue with its members, or affiliates, as we like to call them. Nobody's ever done this before. Livegood pays you to share with your friends. And considering it's just a little $10 membership, $9.95, it pays you well, you'll see. Imagine, here's a great example. Imagine, let's say Netflix, for example, because we can use so many different companies as examples. Imagine Netflix did the same thing almost 30 years ago when they started, to pay you a nice little commission every time you referred someone to the movie platform, and also paid you a little cut of their $15 subscription every single month as long as they stay members, plus a bunch of other little incentives and commissions as well, okay? Can you imagine what that would look like now? It's nice to, if that had happened back then, it'd be nice to look at it now in hindsight and say, wow, I wish I got involved. Well, that's the position. That's where we find ourselves right now, seriously. And look, most people see what we see. It saddens me that there might be a chance that someone doesn't see what we see. So I feel pressured to make sure that I deliver this message clearly. So yes, so it hits you right here. Okay. Now, you're going to get access to the very best products and services at, seriously, well below wholesale, at almost cost price. How can they do this? Here's how. Livegood's revenue, please listen carefully, folks. This is the reason why this is so different to anything else that I've ever seen in my 17 years in this industry. Livegood's revenue does not come from their product sales. Very little, very little. And what I mean by that is maybe a couple of dollars comes from their products because, to cover some admin costs, things like that, right? They make their money from their little $10 membership every month. It's genius. How is this possible? Listen carefully. I love saying this and explaining it. I'm going to use this as my little prop, right? Most health and wellness products cost between $8 and $12 to manufacture. It's just a fact. This is not guesswork. It's just how it is. There's a small bunch of companies that manufacture products in this industry. They all cost between $8 and $12. Okay. And then companies will 8 to 10x the prices to sell them for $80, $100, $130 or more. Why? Because they have to allow for, obviously, profit margins. They have to allow for all their expensive offices and their private jets and their expensive cars and all their salaries, right? But they have to allow for commissions for everybody that's in the organization that's involved, right, in this industry. So I sell a product, $50 comes to me, $20 goes to my sponsor, and so on and so on. They have to allow for all that. Of course, you're going to take a product that costs $10 and sell it for $100. You follow? That's just the model that we've known for almost 100 years. I don't care which company, I don't care what products they have. That's the model until Livegood came along and stood up against everybody, against all odds, and changed everything. They said, we're going to offer the best products on the planet, right? Starting with health and wellness. And we're not going to add the profit margins and the volumes and the commissions, and all the wages and all the rubbish to these products. We're not going to sell them for $80, $90, $130. We're going to sell them for $10, $15, $18 at almost cost price. We're simply going to charge a little membership fee every month of $9.95. Guys, it's genius. It's genius. And they made history. Let me digress for a second, give you an example. I was on my phone. I was on my cell phone 3-4 nights ago. And an advertisement popped up for an electricity company here in, I think it was just Melbourne, but an electricity company that said, wholesale electricity, just pay a membership. It was $19 a month. And I was sitting there for half an hour looking at comparing the electricity rates, and they were certainly cheaper. It's genius. That way they don't have to charge so much for the product because you're paying a membership fee, just like Costco. Costco don't ring you every week, every month and say, hey, Rob, you haven't come to shop here this month. What's going on? Or Netflix don't call you to say, why haven't you watched the movie, Charlie? Right? After almost 100 years, this is simply an example of one company that figured out the model of a membership club in this industry. That's it. That's why we've got 1 million members in 12 months. That's why we're just getting started. Livegood launched a model that nobody thought was possible. If you folks, some of you were around 8, 9, 10 months ago when I got started, what we copped, what we listened to from some of the other companies was disgusting. Bashing us for coming out with a model that nobody had ever seen before. It's a scam. It's a scam. Really? 12 months later, 1 million members. It's a scam. 10 years later with 50 million members, everybody will be wishing that they got involved, and we're just getting started. Now, after 12 months, we're the fastest growing company this industry has ever seen in history, ever. We just crossed over 1 million members recently, a couple of months ago. Never been done before. We're getting close to 1.1 now, I think it is, but never, ever been done before. Now, let's have a look. Who's responsible for this Livegood phenomenon? Let's meet the founders. Ben Glinsky is the CEO of Livegood with over 20 years experience owning and running some of the most successful companies in this industry. Ben decided to do something no one thought was possible, like I said before, to bring to life a dream and a vision that they've had for the last 3-4 years. They've been talking about this, and they brought to life the vision of the industry's first membership club, a company where everybody can win. He teamed up with his good friend, Nada Kazan, a 30-year well-known veteran in this industry who's been killing him for the last few years, last 2-3 years, to hurry up and get this done. And together with Ryan and Lisa Goodkin, the product gurus, Ryan's actually the doctor, the formulator, the brains behind these amazing products. And Lisa's the director of product education. Okay? Now, here it is. Just as Amazon started selling books almost 30 years ago, Livegood has started with the very best health and wellness products on the planet. Totally organic, all the certifications you can think of. But guess what? Here at Livegood, listen carefully. You don't have to buy a single thing. Zero, nothing, nada, right? You order what you want, when you want, because you want to, not because you have to. Now, why is that important? Because every single company out there over the last 100 years force you to make a purchase every single month. Not only their expensive products, you're not going to be paying $15, $20, you're paying $100. So they force you to make a purchase just so you can stay qualified. You might have a check that's owing to you of $30. You've got to spend $150, right, in order to get that $30. It's ridiculous. That's why people kept quitting. Every 3 months, people would quit. They can't afford the products, right? So here, when you do want to order something, you'll be paying $10 instead of $60. You'll be paying $15 instead of $80. This has never been done before. Almost cost price. Seriously, Livegood's attitude was they decided we're going to get these incredible products into the hands of people that need them, and we're going to make them affordable. How many times I've seen over the years people that really need products for their health and they can't afford them. Livegood have changed that. That's exactly what they did. Are you ready for this? Have a look at this little example of just 3 products. Just 3. The greens, proteins, the protein, and collagen. And folks, you can do this example comparison with any one of our products. If you go to livegood.com, go to the products section, or I think it's called shop, right? And click on any product. It'll show you the product. It'll tell you the price, right? Jaw dropping. It'll tell you exactly what's in it, total transparency, and it'll give you a comparison with a couple of products of well-known brands. It's incredible. Total transparency. This is, I've never seen anything like it. But have a look at this example, $175 US in savings just for those 3 products. Now, I don't care how good your greens are now. AG1's a great product. I still think our super greens are better. If you do a product by product comparison, it's fantastic. But at $99, I'm sorry, they can keep it, right? That's what we've got here. They've made health and wellness simply affordable. And I'll say this, folks, I know this is a business as well, but if this is all that Livegood was, just a membership club to pay $9.95 and access products at these ridiculous prices, that's enough for me. I won't build a business. If that's all that it was, I would have become a member and enjoyed my products, right? But the fact that it's a little bit more than that, it just makes it a bit more, so much more exciting. Now, yes, Livegood is the next Amazon of network marketing and the whole home-based business arena. It really is. It really is. Have a look at the numbers. It really is. But remember one thing, Livegood is not a health and wellness company, because some people turn around and say, oh, stop it, another health and wellness company, blah, blah, blah. It's not. Although Livegood decided to launch affordable health and wellness products at a time when the world really needed to get healthy after the crazy pandemic, don't get me started with that. Livegood is a wholesale membership club, a simple monthly subscription model. They're starting with health and wellness, and wait till you see all the products and services that are coming. Livegood will be your one-stop online superstore. You simply jump on. It's a place where millions of members can simply access so many products and services at any time they like, with a click of a finger. Starting with health and wellness, household products, washing powders, detergents, cleaners are coming soon. Skincare, we've got a little bit of skincare. Wait till the skincare comes out. Water filters, we are going to turn the water filter industry upside down. If any of you have seen some of the major companies, there's really one major one, amazing company, but really expensive. We're going to turn that upside down. You'll be in shock, right? Essential oils recently dropped, and $49.95 US for a pack of 6 of the best essential oils ever, with all the certificates, total transparency, showing you exactly what's in there and telling a story of, I'm sorry, essential oils don't have to be 6 of them for $250. No, $49.95. Okay. They're talking about travel. They're talking about red light therapy, online services. There's nothing we can't put on this platform. It's going to be exciting over the next few years. Okay. We're simply starting with health and wellness. That's why this is such a major disruption. Now, so why Livegood? In summary, here's why. Incredible products you're going to absolutely love. That's for sure. Everybody's addicted to some of the products. You find your favorites always, right? And so much more coming. Pricing, you simply cannot get anywhere on the planet. Nowhere at almost cost price. A 90-day, I didn't mention this before, a 90-day empty bottle money-back guarantee. That's how confident they are. There's no need to buy anything. No auto ships, as companies call it. No forced orders every month. A powerful compensation plan that pays you to share with friends, because that's important, right? People want to know. If you're paying $10 for something that you would normally pay $60, people want to know. And you can earn some extra cash by building a little home-based business. Why not? Pay some bills, pay the mortgage, go on a holiday, a vacation, whatever. And unbelievable timing. 1 year old, a little over 1 year old, breaking all the records, smashed through 1 million members. I'll tell you why the timing's important, folks, because Every new company that starts up, there's a challenge the first few months, right? There's a challenge. The growing pains, shipping issues, customer service issues. Are they going to make it? Mindset issues. In the beginning, I thought, you know what, it's a $50 decision. That's okay. It looks like something I've never seen before. It's worth the risk of $50 and $10 a month. And hopefully this thing works. And it worked. It worked. Right? But we've been through the growing pains and ironed out all the issues, ironed out customer service, fixed up any shipping stuff. But let me tell you, they've paid every single month on time. Every single month, every week, every month. It's been amazing. There's nothing like it on the planet, right? Now, how do you get started in this little membership club? I know many of you will be asking for sure. Simple. You decide whether you want to join as a member or as an affiliate, okay? As a member, you're simply going to pay your $9.95 tonight. Let's say you jump off and you join tonight. You start paying your $9.95 and you sit back and you order what you want, when you want, if you feel like it. That's it. Just like you would your Costco membership. You watch a movie whenever you want to. You go to Costco whenever you want to, whatever, okay? If you decide to join as an affiliate, which most do, right, which makes sense, and I'll tell you why, because it allows you to get paid for sharing the membership club with others, to start a little business from home. Remember I said earlier, imagine Netflix did this 30 years ago? Well, we're doing it now. We're doing it now. So for an extra $40, once off, upfront, lifetime affiliate fee, you can start a little business. So tonight, when you jump off, you're paying $49.95. 40 plus the $9.95. You can pay for a 12-month membership as well, which is instead of $9.95 every month for 12 months, which is what's the math, right? You get 2 months free. So for 12 months, you're only paying $99.95 or $139.95 in total, including your affiliate fee. So you're saving 2 months. Not bad, but that's entirely up to yourself. Now, for those of you that do want to join as an affiliate, and I know most of you will, let's spend a couple of minutes running through the compensation plan just to give you an idea how we get paid here at Livegood. Would that make sense? Okay, we've got 7 ways of getting paid at Livegood. I'm only going to cover the first 3 because they're the only ones that are seriously important, and I don't want to keep you here, right, for too long. And we can, believe me, you'll get the little information anytime afterwards, okay? We've got 7 ways: weekly fast start, matrix, matching. We've got some retail commissions, customer acquisition bonus, influencer bonus, and of course, when you get to diamond, you get to share part of the diamond pool. It's fantastic. So let's go through it first. The first one is the weekly fast start. Now, this is simply Livegood's way of paying you some quick cash up front. That's all. Fair enough? So you go out and sponsor, let's say, Trevor. Trevor pays his $49.95, call it $50 to get started. You earn 50%, $25. Okay? Now it's not $1 million, but that's okay. It's a fast start bonus. You go out and bring 10 people into your business this week. You share it with 10 people. You jump on the phone and say, "Oh my God, Charlie, you don't understand what I just found." 10 people, $250 in your pay next week. Okay, but it gets better. You go out and sponsor 2 people, right? You bring 2 people into your business and you'll get to what we call the bronze rank. It's the first rank. We have a number of ranks here. As you build your business and it grows, you get paid more. Does that make sense? Now, as a bronze, if your new member, Trevor, goes out and sponsors, let's say, Trip pays the $50. Trevor makes the 25 fast start. You make, let me go to the next slide. You make 10%, $5. Okay? And you get paid deeper levels as you rank up. That's all. Here are the ranks: bronze, and we'll go through these later in a minute: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Now, I'm a platinum at the moment, which means I get paid 8 levels deep on this fast start, right? Which means that obviously I bring, let's say, Trip into the business. He pays his $50. I make 25. I make the 50%. Okay. He goes out and sponsors someone. I make 10% from that. That person goes on and sponsors someone. 5%, 5%, 5%. So every week in my pay, this is a weekly pay, right? Every week, it just goes on and on and on with a bunch of names of people that have joined the business that I don't even know, right? And you just get my fast start bonus, anywhere between $80 a week to $300-400 a week, depends how active I've been. So if I've had a really active week going out there sharing, I'm going to get a lot of the $25 bonuses at 50%, right? But if I spend much of my time, over the next week, helping my own people, maybe I won't get a lot of the 50s, but I'll get a few of the 10s and the 5s and the 5s and the 3s and the 2s. It's fantastic. It really is. And these little amounts, they grow so quickly. It's incredible. Now, the Matrix Commission, everybody that joins your business, whether they join you as an affiliate or as a member, it doesn't matter. So what I mean is, if you speak to one of your friends and they say, you know what, I don't really feel like building a business. I don't have time to build a business. I've got plenty, but I do want to get healthy. And they join you as a member and they start paying their $9.95. They're going to join you in your matrix. It's a 2x15 matrix. You start off with 12 levels. And then as you rank up, it goes to 13, 14, 15 levels. But anyway, it's a matrix, just like that. It's just like the old famous pyramid that we love to say, right? Once upon a time, network marketing, this industry has been known by some people over the years as a pyramid scheme because there were some illegal pyramid schemes that looked like that, right? This is simply not that, right? But it is a matrix. It's a triangle. Everybody that joins your business falls underneath you here. So 2 people beneath you, then 4, then 8, 16, 32, 64, and so on. And as your matrix begins to fill, you get paid 2.5% from every $9.95 membership. That's 25. That's a quarter for every single person. Now, you might think that's not a lot. 100 people, what's that? $25 a month. 1,000 people in your matrix, $250 US every month. 10,000, 2,500. That's 25 cents that keeps growing and growing as your team grows. And it doesn't matter how long it takes for your matrix to grow. That'll simply depend on how active you are and who's building their business above you. Now, the exciting thing about the matrix is that everyone you place in your business fall beneath you, right? Remember I mentioned that? And they may come from you, or they might come from somebody that's just above you, depending who's there. Think about that for a minute. With this model, it's possible to have people fall into your business from above, from your sponsor, someone above you, depending how close you are. It just depends on positioning, okay? And you get paid 25 cents on all these people that fall into your business, okay? So let's look at a quick example. In my business, under me, I've got my wife, Lucy, here. Look, in every business that I put in, that I've joined, I always had my wife as the first person I joined, right? But over here, I should have had another family member, but I didn't realize at the time. Here, I gave my link out to someone in Spain. She joined the business. She thought it was, $50 decision, too easy. She joined. She's done nothing for the last 10 months, nothing. And she's got about 1,200 people in her business beneath her, thanks to me, okay? So she's earning what? A couple of $100, a little bit over $200 a month US for doing nothing. So she collects a check every month for doing nothing. Not bad, but I wish that I had that position, just like I do with my wife. She's got the same 1,200, 1,300 people under her. If I had both these positions, those couple of $100 each would be coming to the family, right? So it's a great way of simply double dipping and triple dipping in the compensation plan. It's just an amazing strategy. Otherwise, if you're not going to have family members in there, go and find 2 people that you love and bless them, all right? So that's what happens. It's absolutely incredible. Depending where you're positioned and who's above you, you can get a bunch of people dropping in as well. It's fantastic. But these 2 here, we call them the most important real estate in your business as well. So that's the matrix. Now, by far, the one part of this compensation plan that is the most exciting and will create the biggest checks this industry has ever seen. This is the reason why most of us leaders, most of us that understand compensation plans, this is why we're building a business with Livegood. We would be, like I said before, if it was just the membership, it would be members enjoying products. But this matching bonus is the reason why we decided to build a business, right? Here's what happens. Whatever your personally enrolled people, those that you personally enroll, whatever they earn in their matrix here, right? Whether it's $200, $300, $500, whatever, you get 50%. You earn half. So think about that for a second. You go out and share this $10 membership phenomenon with everybody, and you sponsor a bunch of people, and you will over the next few years. And let's say you've got even 10 of these people earning maybe $1,000 a month from their matrix at some point. You earn 500 from each of them every single month. And the more they earn, 50%. They earn 1,000, you earn 500. They earn 500, you earn 250. They earn $50, you earn 25. It doesn't matter. You'll just have a bunch of people that are earning whatever it is in their matrix, and you earn half. But that's not the best part. As you rank up, you also get paid. Now, guys, this is the part that's really exciting. As you rank up, you get paid matching bonuses on generations deep within your business, unlimited depth, no matter where these people are. That's where the magic is. So, for example, I'm a platinum. Not only do I earn 50% on all my personal, I've got maybe 60 or 65 people that I personally enrolled. They're all earning different stuff. $200, $300, $50, $10. Some are earning $5, right? But I'm earning not only 50% on those, but I'm also earning as much 10, 15, 20% on everybody else. It is seriously going to be this is where the biggest checks this industry has ever seen will appear in the next few years. Seriously. That's why our monthly checks are increasing every single month. They're not decreasing because the business is growing. The memberships are growing. We get paid here, not on product sales. Over the years, my checks have been like this in every company, up and down, up and down. Why? Simply because one month I had X amount of people order products, and the next month, 30% less ordered products. So you'd go from a $2,000 check one month to $1,000 the next. Why? Because people can't afford to buy the $200 or $150 product every single month. Okay? And it fluctuates. That inconsistency drove us crazy. We've never been in a position where we see our pay just growing every month because we get paid on memberships. On the memberships, on the $10, on the $9.95 memberships. That's what residual income is, folks. That's what it is. That's what we have here with this little $10 membership club. Now, here are the ranks that we have at Livegood, which allow you to earn as your team builds, right? Let's run through those really quickly. Bronze is simply 2 personally enrolled members. You go out and get a couple of family members into your business tonight, you become a bronze. Not only that, remember we said you earn the 50% fast start as well. So it really costs you half that, okay? Now, silver, you help 3 people get to bronze and start getting a little bit of duplication in their team and help them to get to bronze. You have a total team of 20, you get to silver. Or you can go out and personally sponsor 10 yourself and then grow to a team of 20, you get to silver. Gold, same thing. You help 3 people get to silver and you grow a team of 100, you get to gold. Gold is where the true magic happens, folks. Seriously. Bronze, very easy. Silver, you get a little bit of duplication happening, and that happens pretty easily. Gold is where you start earning your few $100s a month. You've got a team of 100. You're starting to get that tickle in your tummy of, hang on a second, this thing's starting to work, and without help as well, right? Because the beautiful thing about this compensation plan, the way we get paid is my success is really determined by yours. So it's fantastic. So the incentive to help my team is incredible here. And then to get to platinum, where I'm at the moment, 3 golds in your team, a team of 500, and you get to platinum. Diamond, 3 platinum ranks separately in your team, a total team of 2,500, and of course, crown diamond, 50,000 in your team with no more than 10,000 counting from any individual leg. All that means is that if I bought in Trip into the business, for example, and Trip went out there went crazy and he bought in 50,000 in his team, I don't get to crown yet. I've got to split up that 50 amongst, let's say 5, a few others, just to make it fair. Okay, so that's a fantastic idea. So, and I heard on the grapevine that because this has grown so quickly, we've got 2 crown diamonds in the company globally so far. And we've got about 90, I think it's 92 or 93 diamonds. It's fantastic, okay? But there's another rank coming. I think it's Royal Crown Diamond. So excited about that. But the reason why I put this little slide here, folks, is really to make the point of Livegood is all about longer term vision. It's not about making the quick buck. It's not a get rich quick scheme. You know, some people in the past, you know, got into Livegood early, coming from other companies where they're used to selling thousands of dollars worth of products every month, ripping people off at, you know, $200 in order to make big commissions. And then they come here and they say, oh, $25, is that all I make? This is not about the $25 commission, fast start. It's not about the 25-cent matrix pay. This is about the matching bonus of 50% and then the generational pay. That's where the magic is here. And if I can say anything over and over again, it would be that. Okay, does that make sense? We're growing a membership club here, a membership. That's why the pay keeps growing, because the membership is growing. That's what true residual income is. And that's the difference between what we have here to anything else that anybody's ever seen. Okay, so that slide was important. It's the one thing that you need 100%. The vision of, okay, I see it, I get it, that's what I'm going to go for, that residual income that's going to pay me forever. Okay, and that's it. Now, thank you for being here. That's all that I had for you today, folks. I hope that the presentation hit the right spots. I hope it made total sense. But I wanted to finish off just with this quick little message, which I make a habit of doing. Whatever your reason for being here today, I know some of you have come here because you've been invited to have a look at something special. We really do have something special here. It's the biggest movement that this industry has ever seen. It's the best little business to start from home in the spare pockets of time in your day, instead of watching reruns of Friends or Seinfeld. And you know what? It doesn't matter whether you've done this before or not. If you've been in this business before, you won't know yourself building a membership club. The conversation you will have is totally different to anything that you've ever had in the past. Anything. This is the little golden goose. This little membership club of Livegood is the little golden goose, a little one that's going to grow into something really, really special. We've just hit 1 million members. There's a reason. Nobody quits. There's a reason. And we'll show you how to get started, how to build it. We've got the blueprint, step by step. So here's what I want you to do. If you're a guest here, here's what I want you to do. Let me just stop sharing my screen so I can stare at you, right, as I say this, because it's important. Here's what I'd love for you to do right now if you're a guest. Jump off the call the person that invited you here and say, Trip, Charlie, Amber, whoever, where's your link? Find the link and join. Pay the $49.95. We've got more expensive mistakes sitting in our wardrobe, don't we? It's the best little business. Then find your link and sign up your 2 family members directly beneath you. Your kids, your husband, wife, cat, dog, doesn't matter. Just own those positions if you can. If you can. It's an amazing strategy. Sometimes I feel awkward saying that strategy, mentioning it, because some people might think, oh, they want to, they're trying to push us. No. It's a strategy that I promise you, if I knew this back a year ago, 10 months ago, I would have taken all 6 positions, not only the 2. But that's me, because I knew the business that I was going to build without a doubt. But grab the 2 family members. It doesn't really matter if they're affiliates or even just members. Even if they just start paying $9.95, you've secured those positions. Okay? And then you get to the bronze rank. Remember? Then all you do is call 2 friends with urgency and just say, oh my God, Frankie, you don't understand what I've just witnessed. And bring them to the next Zoom. The next Zoom, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Let them hear that message. Do you think they'll join you? Of course they will. This system simply works. If only you'll get a little. Firstly, you need to see what we see, right? And believe me that this is so incredible. And then you just have to get a little bit uncomfortable. Just a little bit uncomfortable. They say that if you want something that somebody else has, just do what they did. So trust me that we have the blueprint of how to do this. If you'll get just a little bit uncomfortable and get a couple of people onto the next Zoom, they'll join you. You'll get to bronze yourself. Seriously. Actually, if you're already a bronze, you'll just add another 2. It's fantastic. And let's go build something special together. Let's fire up those dreams again. Just please don't miss this one. Don't be the person in 2 years' time that turns around and says, yeah, I was on that Zoom with that Aussie bloke and I didn't see it. I didn't join. Don't be that person. All right. That's all I got for you tonight or today, if it's earlier in the day, wherever you might be. On behalf of Trevor, who I'm not sure if he ended up coming here, but on behalf of my team and myself, thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing your beautiful faces again on Thursday night on the next Zoom. Bring some people. Let's go change some lives. And thank you so much for being here. All right, now I'm going to